Yeah, I like food very much. I also like to try new type of food,
Food is very, very important to me. I'm a bit particular about what I eat.
If I cannot eat, then it's very terrible because I like food so much.
It's got to be tasty. I like variety. I like to taste my food.
風の音のコンセプトは一緒になってお食事が楽しめるっていうお店のコンセプトを持っております。はい。介護事業を運営してます相島が、ご利用者様のご家族の方が車椅子のご利用者様でも、一緒に家族と一緒に食事ができるところがあったらいいわっていうことのお話から始まったんですね。
那么年纪大的人要吃的时候不方便嘛，大的喉咙下不去就切碎。
Yeah, tasty. 新鲜。
新鲜的，
味道很好，新鲜，而且盐分也比较少。
就是放酱油，就是你没放，咸味差不多是吧？
Although the food is chopped up, it does not lose its flavor. The texture is still there, and it's still easy to chew because it's chopped up to very fine. Hopefully, some restaurants in Singapore will adopt this so that families can still go out together and enjoy a meal, maybe even with 2-3 generations eating together. When my mom was on wheelchair, bringing her out for meals was a challenge in 2 areas. One is finding enough restaurants and malls that are wheelchair friendly. The second challenge is the kind of food that I can order for mom is very limited. And usually I have a pair of scissors with me and I cut up the food for her.
こちらのケーキはご高齢の方でも小さなお子様でも食べやすく飲み込みやすく作られているケーキです。
In Community Cafe, there was a chart, interestingly, on the wall, which demonstrated the 5 levels of swallowing capabilities and the food available for each level of swallowing difficulty. This is really, really very interesting for me because my mom had swallowing difficulties, but I've never heard of different levels of swallowing capabilities.
So now I'm going to have a little presentation about other meals. So this one is instant bread porridge. Compared to normal porridge, it has twice calorie and 5 times protein. And this one is a beverage. It's called Inner Charge. It's for rehydration.
Yeah, it's like jelly.
Yeah. And it's also good for people who are lying on the bed, so they don't have to change the angle too much.
Yeah. This is like you cannot get up from bed. You
Yeah.
can drink it. It's not too liquid. You
Yes.
choke yourself.
Yeah,
This
that's
one is
true.
a bit thick.
That's true. Elderly people, they tend to have dehydration because they are not able to detect the thirst as well as young people do. Then the caregiver have to add thickener to the water. So it takes a lot of effort for the caregivers. So sometimes we can use the jelly as a replacement. This range is soft enough for each level of swallowing difficulty. Please here. This is the range available in this restaurant. And you can see a lot of different type of food, and you can also see the number on the package. The number means different level for different swallowing ability. You can refer here.
So you have 5 levels here. Is this an international standard?
Oh, this is Japanese classification because Japan became the first country who have the serious problem on elderly. Then international level, they are still building the classification. Just need to heat it up by a white microwave.
So what's special about
The
this?
special is they are not blended. They look exactly the same to the normal food because they use the special enzyme method to break down the fiber inside the food.
So it doesn't lose any nutrition?
It doesn't lose
nutritional
any
value?
nutrition. Maybe we can try and taste.
Yeah. Just
You
have a
can
look
choose.
at it.
Yes.
Which one you want to try?
We have beef.
I think take this one. This one's the beef.
This is beef and beef stew.
Beef stew.
Beef
And I
stew.
think I one and
Vegetables?
vegetable.
This one is
Yeah,
vegetable.
Okay.
Yeah.
This.
Can we try this too? Okay, this is Aito meal I eat, and this is beef stew you choose, and this is the vegetable you choose.
Interestingly, the food still looks like what it's supposed to be for a normal person.
So the fiber breaks down the
It's got the flavor of beef, but the texture is
soft.
it's very soft. I guess for a normal person, we won't eat this food.
This is for like those who cannot swallow.
Personally, I like the flavors, but I didn't like the texture. But I put myself in the shoes of a person with stage 5 swallowing difficulties. I'll be so happy to be able to taste beef. I'll be so happy to be able to taste cauliflower.
Usually very hard the broccoli, but this one they do it very soft.
Yeah, but it still has the broccoli flavor.
Yeah, still have.
But I just can't get used to the texture.
But for elderly people with swallowing difficulty, they are very happy because it restores their joy of eating.